In this video, we're going to cover how to make the magic circle. This is essential for amigurumi or anything that's stuffed, and it's also really useful if you're making a hat that's worked from the top down, because it eliminates the hole that can be created in the center of your starting loop. So there are a couple different ways to start a magic circle. I start by wrapping it around my hand. Some people don't do this. I find it a little easier if we do it this way though. So I'm going to start by keeping the yarn tail in my non-dominant hand. I'm going to catch that tail with my thumb, and then I'm going to wrap this yarn down and under these two fingers. I'm going to take that yarn and cross it up this way. So we have a cross on the front here. So it goes up, down, and then back up. I'm going to then take this and catch it back down here, making sure it stays crossed on the front side. So we have this going like this, down here, up here, back here, and down here. If we look at the back, we can see these two strands are parallel, and that's what we want. So now I'm going to insert my hook under the first loop and over the second, catching that with my hook. I'm going to pull that through. You can see that that second loop is now catching underneath the first. I'm going to twist my hook upwards, so the mouth is upwards, and I've twisted that strand below, and I'm going to insert that through. And this strand here, this is still part of that second loop, the loop that we grabbed with our hook. I'm going to grab that and use that to chain one. And that basically secures our loop, and I can now take it off my hands. And that's our magic circle. So that's what I've found to be the easiest way to get it caught. You get that chain one in there immediately, which secures your magic circle. You're not going to have to fiddle with the yarn and try and get a chain one out of it. So as I said, that's our chain one. If you're working single crochets into the magic circle, you can start now. The way you do that is, you can see I'm sort of insert my fingers into this loop. I'm actually gonna go around both this loop and this yarn tail. So if I single crochet, you can see I'm going under both of those strands to grab a loop and do my single crochet. Under both those strands to do my single crochet. If I'm doing, like, say I'm making a hat and I was supposed to work double crochets for my starting round, I would then chain two more so that I have a chain three start, and then I'd work my double crochet again under both of these. So I'm working under both of those strands in this magic circle. So I'll work a few of these. If you find yourself coming up on the end of your yarn tail, maybe it's like this and you're not able to grab both of them, you can just pull that yarn tail a little bit. You can see that's shrinking this loop, which is what we want at the very end. But you can just pull on it a little bit. It'll close your loop slightly, but it'll give you space to work around that yarn tail again. Once I'm happy with the number of stitches in my round, like I was just showing you, we can pull on that yarn tail and that loop just closes right up. There's no space there. And that is how you work into a magic circle.